In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on November 28, 2025, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Bears versus Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia hosts Chicago in a meeting shaped by durability, discipline, and how each roster handles pressure across long fields. Philadelphia's loss in Dallas served as a sharp reminder of what happens when their weakest habits surface at the same time. They built a 21-point lead, then watched Dallas string together 24 straight points and tilt the entire game. Their run game, which already sits near the bottom of the league in yards per carry, produced only 63 yards. Their offense froze after the midpoint of the second quarter and moved into a cycle of empty possessions, which included 5 punts, a missed field goal, and 2 lost fumbles on 8 drives. Their defense faced an attack that moved with ease and finished with 473 yards and 25 first downs. The game revealed their full range, from early dominance to late collapse. Their injury list added more challenges as their starting safety managed a thigh injury and their cornerback completed concussion evaluation. Chicago arrives with energy built through steady wins against mid and lower-level teams and backup quarterbacks. Their offense remains the driver. It ranks in the top tier of total expected points added, with strong marks both on the ground and through the air. Their 2 most comparable opponents to Philadelphia, Baltimore and Minnesota, limited them to 35 total points and 692 total yards. Their defense sits near the bottom in run efficiency, allowing 5.2 yards per carry, which places them close to the league's lowest tier. Both teams stand at 8-3-0, but their roots to that record tell very different stories. Chicago keeps slipping into holes, then scrambling out of them as opposing defenses fold at key moments. They have won 4 straight while giving up more points than they score, which points to narrow margins and constant strain. The short week presents more friction. Their injury report listed multiple cornerbacks and linebackers as out or limited, which stretches a defense that already fights to hold its shape. Philadelphia works with more order and more continuity. Their coaching remains consistent, and their scoring defense ranks in the league's upper group at roughly 20.5 points allowed per game. Their 4-1-0 home mark reflects calm operation inside a building that amplifies crowd noise. They surrendered a large lead to Dallas, yet the broader profile shows a team that settles into long games with sound fronts and measured drives. Chicago's defense enters with diminished depth. Their linebacker and defensive tackle on injured reserve weaken the core of the formation. 5 starters missed Tuesday's practice, including a linebacker who fills space in the short zone and a cornerback needed for tight coverage. Chicago still leads the league in takeaways, yet they allow 138.1 rushing yards per game and 5.2 yards per carry. They sit near the bottom in red zone defense at 61.5%. These numbers open the door for Philadelphia to run with confidence and create clean chances near the end zone. Their top receiving trio faces a defense that has yielded 22 passing touchdowns, which gives Philadelphia several favorable matchups. Philadelphia's defense, while not at last year's standard, remains sharp in confined space. They sit third in opposing red zone rate at 48.5%. That profile supports a plan to slow Chicago's offense and force them into long fields. Chicago scores at least 24 points in 3 of its last 4 games, yet it also gives up at least 28 in 2 of those 4. Philadelphia holds a 4-1-0 home record and brings more stability across every phase. The matchup asks Chicago to sustain drives on the road against a deep roster that rarely breaks structure for long stretches. The market number near a touchdown reflects confidence in a roster that holds shape through full games and carries advantages in depth, coaching continuity, and line play. On a short week inside a loud stadium, the case for Chicago becomes difficult to build on firm ground. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Philadelphia's defense maintained strong form through November until the Dallas game. The Cowboys recovered from early turnovers and produced 7 yards per play while converting 3 of 5 red zone possessions. Philadelphia's 14 penalties for 96 yards and 2 turnovers helped create the opening. Their secondary carries injuries into this contest, but their coordinator leads a unit that ranks 6th in total defensive expected points added. He has the framework and experience to correct the problems he saw. Chicago's offense scores 26.3 points per game and sits near the top of the league in rushing yards per game at 142.3, along with 4.8 yards per carry. On the ground, the matchup with Philadelphia is balanced, but the passing edge favors Philadelphia. They rank 7th in defensive expected points added per pass and 1st in opposing completion rate at 57.41%. Chicago ranks 15th in yards per pass and sits 31st in completion rate at 59.29%. Their league-best turnover margin increases the chance of a correction as they face a defense built to disrupt rhythm. The total hinges on how Philadelphia's offense operates. They sit near the league's middle in total expected points added, and their quarterback averages 193.2 passing yards per game. Chicago's defense allows 26.5 points per game and ranks 18th in total expected points added. Chicago's recent scores, including 47-42, 24-20, 19-17, and 31-28, show long fields turning short and swings that come from defenses unable to finish drives. They leave space open, which adds possessions for both teams. Philadelphia brings a stronger defense, but even they have handled stress from capable units. Clear, cold weather favors consistency and pacing without disruption. Both teams enter with divisional stakes that reward sharp play calling and steady tempo. Chicago's run defense, already stretched thin, now loses its interior depth and key linebacker. Their latest outing produced 28 points allowed and 186 rushing yards surrendered. Philadelphia's run game gains a direct lane, even if their primary back remains limited. Their second back has reached 164 yards on 18 carries, which gives them another efficient option. The matchup supports a heavy ground approach that tests Chicago's interior from start to finish. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.